Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick this away to start us off. We'll call for the fair catch here. So Texas's offense will have the football first here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Breaking free at the 35. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. There's the handoff. Stiff arms the man.
Back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Oh, a reverse. And he's pushed out of bounds. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take off here. And the senior calls. Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And he gets to the end. Kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop it. Takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The game. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down. Come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease in the back. Found that with the vision. You've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball. And eventually, even with just 3, eventually.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it.
To kick the ball off now. And here's the fair offense. Comes back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. In a big game. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on first down. He looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left.
Get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. Big play in enemy territory. All the starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. They give the running back a touch in the pass game before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building a lead, and really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Oh, it's a reverse. And they'll force him out. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass works. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the return on the field now. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Throws it to the right. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid.
But there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Brought down field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's brought enough for one more play in the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. Pass hauled in near the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. His quarterback on fire today.
That's playing to the...
Takes the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a nice wrap. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man.
They can find a rhythm.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. New set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They pick up for that run on the previous play. Oh, here comes the reverse. And that's a solid.
Themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Just backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Home team has come on the field now to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Oh, a reverse. They tackle him behind. UB is changing the play at the line. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And it makes something happen on third and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a play deep downfield.
This first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
And now another deep ball here. It's in. Lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Takes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
It's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Pass caught.
Up through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing.
Doesn't get
back in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Moves left out of the pocket. Finds room at the 30. That's a big game.
Nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it. Going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They'll be tackled behind.
Approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing is open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Catch made down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the Gators will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. It's a big return possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. He'll bring it back looking for help. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Longhorns offense will get the first crack at it here.
He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Finds a man in the middle. That's the kind of game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. And he was looking over.
You go back to last week, like they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this.
Because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he
hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed.
And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize. First down for the offense. The give to the left. On the move at the 30.
to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to go up top on first down. Trying to make magic wheels, but not before the big pickup. He's right on target.
Receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep...
And this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And that is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Unloads to the right. It's caught.
But just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allow the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right?
But he missed or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the fourth down.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret.
See it, they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
He'll pull it down and run. Finally run. Line gets set. First down. Running behind that left side. Thrust that arm out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking to buy time. Fires to the wideout. And long. He's looking downfield to throw. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And it's clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. They
were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game. Everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. It's complete. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestled. 4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive? Off play action. Using the quick game. They will score onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. Start this drive. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Showing the arm strength to the left. A huge gain if he could have held on. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. And it's picked off. Didn't really have the incompletion. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. He finds his man.
Pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
And it's punt team.
On to kick it away.
Slips through the... You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down.
And they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
He's
About those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle.
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle.
And he's got it inside the...
That play up. We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage. Anticipate.
And that ball's free behind the line.
I don't expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He caught it. Touchdown, Tech. 3rd down. Trying play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. This is
Still taking shots. They're going to play until this clock reads all zeros.
He fires one deep over the middle. And he makes the catch at the 25. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they about to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined. This big cushion they're working with, Jesse. They're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come.
Football game, and now listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
And they'll wrestle him.
They create some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish. Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. And not only is this guy the end.
Looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. As you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And a big valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was.
Off he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense.
Punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the return, it's DeMarco. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. And took a little momentum with him out of bounds. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Spits it out to the back. Right.
They know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete in the defense hole. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And he delivers the blow, and he's still running. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score! Touchdown, Longhorn!
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up, and this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams, you could see the speed, you could see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
The Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for the
situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Those are so tight, and you got to try to fit it into some tightest windows on the football field.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Texas! Comes the Texas offense back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They've
come up and try to make a tackle. I'm not going to give up a big play and give up an easy pass, so it's just easy pickings for this quarterback because of his athleticism.
He'll try to do it himself. They make...
Because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
It's getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. It's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
You know,
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum.
This drive, now they'll snap it from the 39. It's a reverse. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. The offense calls timeout, and down will they go back to the ground game. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Looking down the left side. And he's got it inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Double time, hustling the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas!
well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
Lining up to send this one away.
Kick this one away. Texas.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just on 1st down, it's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. Open space at the 25. Makes the stop at the...
But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
He's got an open man. He's... This time on target.
Yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations. Medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now it's incumbent upon the defense to learn their plays and try to shut it down throughout the game.
It's complete time with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down. They finally
Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
touchdown Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas.
Out that last drive just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. 20. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder. The Horns, they've got it again on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Shakes off the tackler. The give to the back.
And they worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Here we go with the run on 4th down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kentucky ready to go toe meets leather and start this game. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas's offense will get the first swing of the game. This has an old eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention, but this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
And great get off, great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, he wants it all. And he'll make the catch at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorns!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together.
Ground for the offense. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They bring him down to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. Crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got space to get it in there. And the Longhorns have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right.
Line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run play action. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Didn't find down. He's looking to throw. using the quick.
That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Got it, looking for a first. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to keep him out. Second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet.
Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Hand off from the shotgun. Keeps it moving for it.
Defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers.
Completion. It's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. He two to keep this drive alive. Quickly complete.
Coming through on the defense there, 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs. Watching, you're not always going to be able to throw it to the intended target. You've got to know where your check down options are because you're going to get hit at some point. You've got to be able to get rid of it. Nice job on...
And not try to intercept it and make a bad play. He swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They're trying to get to it. A strike downfield. Now on first down from the 28. Back to the air one more time. No offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback checking the play. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. He'll pull it down. He's 5 down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. He wants to throw. Frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Buying some time. Gets rid of it. Finds his man.
Great job form tackle.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying play action. On the run, still looking. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
Points, that's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Just a short pass to the tight end, getting the first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. And the incomplete.
You know, in harm's way, you got to make sure to throw it to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
He gets a block. Coverage
Tackles, and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Try to get it to the edge. He steps out of bounds.
This running back has. I love when he has the ball in his hands. He's just able to sort of feel out where defenders are. He's able to see the hole open up. Once he sees it, puts his foot in the...
Down here as they go back to work after the break. Off play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Outside the pocket, let's go.
Right pressure on him because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the deep down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Pocket starts to collapse. And they trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure sending the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the...
We need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Can't make the grand team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It is good. And now the lead out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to correct his offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this.
Yard line and a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Down. Don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Shoots it to the left. And on. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. Get another score, but they have to get the ball back on this onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to
Lick on him, Jesse, as he's throwing the football.
Yeah, the offensive line is going to be kicking themselves when they watch this on film because they...
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Not much on that return, but I think they'll let it.
Interception, forcing them to throw the football late in the game. Nice job by this defense. Let's give the offense a turn now.
Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 35, he's loose. Finally, round coming up.
Second down.
He's looking to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, Eakins will kick it away to start. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he
must watch TV. Let's not get it twisted. People show up to this stadium. People are watching back at home because of
nowhere to go, and the ball is back. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, second and long from the 11. Blasted as he lets it go. They're able to third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving.
Man, it's so nice to have a quarterback who doesn't flinch. You watch it, man. He's hanging as he throws it, but delivers the ball, catching the ball down the field, and makes the big play. Nice toughness by that young man.
Trying to make magic with his feet. The expressway is wide open. Moving the sticks for a first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Now adjusting. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. Pick up and a first down for this offense. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants it all. It's in.
Quarterback, he had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Makes the grab on the left.
Getting past the first down marker. Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good...
The Longhorns will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
They've got it again on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the...
And they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down.
Now on second down. It's reverse. They bring him to stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're trying to get to him. And he got...
Gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Fires on the move. Makes a grab enough for the first. Not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. First and 10, they're down to the 25. Buys a little extra time. He'll try to do it himself. Will come to the line to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns!
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near this.
On second and long. Power football with the run. At the 35, he's open. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Fires to the middle. Got it past the marker. Turns out to be...
Big-time playmaker, the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Open space at the 25. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback now breaking the field. He'll pull it down. They wrestle him to... Oh, so close to cashing it in for this offense. They want to throw it. Starts to scramble to the left. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Texas! If they buzz down, replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. And sending the offense back onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience.
Quarterback is shown running the ball.
And when you see it, you kind of get accustomed to it. You get used to the speed. You get used to the option and what you want to do to try to defend it and how to mix up the looks. Nice job mixing it up a little bit.
Self open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown. Not much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the return, it's DeMarco. That nifty. Goes to the option. He's run out of...
42 Spider. 4-2.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He fires it out to the right. And he makes the catch at the...
Come on, set.
They'll try the left side. Touchdown, Texas! Down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. Snagged in the middle. It's York. And down.
Cricket.
He's looking to throw. Fires left. He's got it. 2nd and 15. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Complete down.
Right-handed, there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion. Be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Touchdown, Longhorns!
In football, I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the...
Get all the way to the perimeter, chase the quarterback down on the option, and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Impressive.
On the move at the 30.
Football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly. And they throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Makes it offense. This quarterback part of their running game. And he to pad the stats. Back to the quarterback. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know.
Commodores will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Texas Longhorns offense will start this game off. And as this starts, the defense knows it. Doing something about it is quite a different thing.
It's hard to stop him. He's hard to handle.
He's going to go for a big one. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Racing down the left side.
Speed to get to the line of scrimmage and create the negative play.
Now on the option. Quick toss. He's run out of
running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional.
He's loose. And fire. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. He pushes it forward.
Big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back.
And he takes it in for the score. This one is going to go against the offense. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Touchdown. Snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he won possibilities here. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. Got his man. And he's brought down.
Their rhythm. I can't give him these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he's sprinting. He'll play after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping.
On 3rd down, they hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And he's going to be to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fair catch, called for. Wales send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
The air and force it incomplete.
Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. He'll pitch it. And he's able to find.
You open it up for the passing game.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try.
And they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this.
Throws toward the end zone. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. No, we face 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally... Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's out. From the gun, the running back looking for room. After the incompletion, it's 3rd and 5. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. 3rd to not necessarily who's the most open. Who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get...
For a big play on 2nd and inches. They're going to run it. And a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. Drive coming from their own 24. They'll run the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? Here for the offense. Running to the left. Found that space.
Wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He'll pull it down and run. Tackled at the...
Good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there, a fresh set of hands.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown! Multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And
fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal when you have to lay out and you have to reach that football.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown Doors. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble to kick it off after that scoop and score 6.
Clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like...
Pass call is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because...
And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Buying some time. Fires on the move. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute. And that pressure just engulfed it. 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. No return coming. To the air on 1st down. Extending the play. Going to try to get it himself. At the 20, he's got space.
Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Defense, boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Still looking on the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown! The offense set for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Getting some heat.
Get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
We'll send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll bring it back. It's DeMarco. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like